Hey guys, welcome to my channel, VeniLegiAmavi. My name is Kelsey, and today I'm just going to try something a little bit new. So I'm going to try to do like a little bit of a reading vlog. Um, right now I'm reading Tamara Pierce's The Tempest and the Slaughter, which I'm enjoying so far. I'm about 4 chapters in. It's all right. It reminds me a lot of the Circle of Magic portrait right now because it's about like uh, a young mage who's a prodigy and who's making friends and learning to enjoy life with friends, basically, so far. Which, to anyone who's read the portrait for the Circle of Magic, is very similar to the premise of that. Look how beautiful that cover is, though. Hey, like, whew. Yeah, I'm enjoying that right now. Oh, this is probably the first time you guys have seen my tea shelf. Hey, ooh. Oh yeah, the random stuff that sits on top of the shelf. Maybe I'll cut that part out. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so far that is about how far I am. It's pretty good. I noticed a thing about a book in the book, and the author of the book in the book is a little bit odd. I will talk about that in the proper review of it because I have a lot of feelings about it and I have to know. I don't know if any of you noticed the same thing or not, but stay tuned. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it sometime soon because I want to know if anyone else noticed that and what your guys' theories are because I don't. Anyway, sorry. This is what happens when you have books that connect into a giant series like Tamara Pierce's Tortall books or the Circle of Magic books. They talk about one thing one time, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, does that mean the thing that I think it means? Anyway, sorry, I just got out of the shower, so my hair is all wet. But I am going to get back to doing some reading, and then Declan will come home and we will make dinner, and then we've got some sword fighting, and maybe I'll check in after that. Yeah. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so back from sword fighting. It was awesome. We worked a lot with Dusax today, which was fun, and I got to do lots of sparring, so that was nice. And then we came back and made dinner, and now I've been reading a little bit of Tempest and the Slaughter while knitting a hat. So yeah. Now I'm like partway through chapter 5, so I haven't gotten super far since the last vlog, but it's starting to get a little bit more interesting, a little bit more like I'm starting to see a little bit more differences between this book and the Portrait of the Circle of Magic series, so that's nice. I don't really want to share anything because you guys might not have seen it, but yeah, so I'm starting to see a little bit of that, which is always nice to see. Specifically just like differences with the magic and differences with things like that, which is great. And I'm enjoying. And Declan, what are you reading, Declan?
I am, after much cajoling, reading Scythe by Neil Shusterman. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a light read, but it's quite entertaining. I'm sure you've already talked about it a bunch.
Yeah, I haven't talked about it too much, like without spoilers though. Like I've got like one big spoiler-filled one. I haven't talked about it too much without spoilers.
Oh, is that a prompt?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it about?
It's about a dystopian society where technology has advanced to the point that death is no longer a part of human life. And so there are these people called scythes whose job is to go around and kill people, or they call it gleaning. Basically, they are the population control. And scythes are exempt from lots of laws, but they have a very big moral code. Yeah, in theory, prerogative. They have a very, very big moral prerogative, but each slice kind of has their own style in how they kill people. For example, the scythe that we follow, Faraday, his method of killing, or how he decides, is he looked at the stats of how people used to die and will take those same probabilities and try and line up his numbers of kills to approximate that, which is quite interesting. Anyway, he takes on 2 apprentices, a young boy and a young girl, and it's about their experiences and growing up. It's kind of a coming of age story. It's quite fun.
Yeah, like a really unusual coming of age story.
Yeah, it's a lot less adventure and a lot more like ethics and morals and politics, which is really nice. Kind of refreshing too.
Right? Yeah, we just finished Empire of Storms recently, so we're starting to read
Sorry. It's bad.
We're starting to read Tower of Dawn together now. We're like a chapter in, but for tonight we're both just reading our own books because I don't know, just because, I guess.
Because I'm not done this yet.
Do you want to read Scythe until you're done?
Yeah.
And then not touch Tower of Dawn until then?
And then Thunderhead.
How do you know that you'll want to read Thunderhead right away?
Because it's not Tower of Dawn. I need a break from
We
those
both
books.
really enjoyed the beginning of the Throne of Glass series, but struggled quite a lot with Empire of Storms. So
Yeah.
we're kind of dreading Tower of Dawn a little bit. It doesn't help that neither of us like Cale as a character, so the idea of following him around for the majority of the book...
That pretty much sums it up, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so we're going to read a little bit more and then go to bed because I've got to go to work super early and it's already like 1:30.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, dear.
And I will probably vlog again tomorrow, maybe? Probably vlog again tomorrow. We'll see. Alright. Later.
Bye.
Hey guys. So, day 2 of the vloggy thing, I guess. Declan and I just got home from Glima. Well, we just got home from Blood and Iron, which is the sword fighting school that we go to, and today that we were doing Glima, which was a ton of fun. We have never done it before until today, so that was really fun. For those of you who don't know, Glima is like Viking wrestling, except the goal, instead of like trying to pin the other person, the goal is to like get the other person on the ground and then escape fast enough that they're still on the ground while you're like out of range and also on your feet. Basically the idea is because then you would brain them, or like your friends would brain them because they were on the ground and helpless. So we were doing that today, which was so much fun. Also a really good workout. Our abs are so sore.
Whew, yes.
But yeah, so that's why I look like I was just working out, because I was. Okay, more about reading though, I guess. So Declan read a little bit more of Scythe. He just got to kind of like the first big, no, he just got to the second big like plot twist. Any words, Declan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more about it. Things are definitely getting hectic. It's getting quite political, which is always fun. That's about it.
Okay.
Also my abs too.
How was Glima?
It was good fun. Apparently being super bony really helped, so I got to use that to my advantage. At some point, it's all about inflicting pain on someone until they give up. In the most sportsmanlike fashion, I guess.
I mean,
Everyone there's really tight.
Yeah, everyone's super friendly with each other. We're just all exceptionally stubborn. So you have to... So it takes a lot for them to give up. And in fact, pain itself is almost not enough for them to give up. The only way they'll submit to it is if they've come up with a way to try to get out of it. So they'll be like, oh, look, I'm giving up. Nope! Ah! Yeah. But yeah, so that was Declan and Scythe. I've gotten to a little bit more in Slaughters and
Tempest.
Yeah, a little bit more in Tempest and the Slaughter. So it's kind of getting a little bit more in depth, and we're starting to meet new characters and get into new situations, and it's kind of starting to build. For example, there's already been like a little bit of conflict with some of the other people, and I'm foreseeing a lot more conflict because the new people are probably not going to get along with some of the characters. If you guys have read this, you know what I mean. Yeah. So rest of the evening plans are have some dinner, read in the bath, try to get our bodies to recover in time for tomorrow for work, and also for more sword fighting. Tomorrow will be like longsword, I expect. We actually got to do 2 classes today, so we were at the cell for 4 hours or so, 4.5. Well, probably longer because between classes and stuff, but about 4 hours of class time. So I will check in after I've eaten and had a bath, and yeah. I'm so tired. My entire body just wants to shut down. I don't even want to eat. I just want to lay in the bathtub and wait until my body stops hurting. But it was super fun. Okay, so I just finished Tempest and the Slaughter. It was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I really want to reread all of the earlier books now, like Wild Magic and all of those books, because I really feel like I've forgotten a lot of them. I haven't read them probably since I was a teenager. Yeah, there was interesting. This book is like, it's a lot of setup, like I can tell that it's really setting up for the other events in like in whatever books come after this one in the series. So that's exciting. Yeah, no, I'm happy. I don't know what I'm gonna read next, but yeah, no, it was good. It was, I feel like we really got to know his character more, which is nice. And it was really interesting to just get to see a little bit more of that backstory that they kind of like hint towards in some of the other books, but never actually talk about, with like him and Varys and him and Ozorn. And yeah, now I've got to go and reread all the things. But Declan and I, we got some new toys that we just bought. So we've got some new synthetic swords that we can practice with, so that we can practice at home as well sometimes for Hema, which is exciting. And yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much the reading vlog. I might get Declan to record a little bit of his reading vlog after he finishes Scythe, but we'll see. Hey guys, so Declan finished Scythe.
Yeah, it was a good read.
You can hold up the book if you want.
Okay. The cover art's really fun.
Right.
I do like that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. What did you think of the book? Without spoilers.
Without spoilers, okay. I really liked it. It was quite an entertaining read. It was fairly different to things I've been reading recently, which was quite refreshing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. All the characters were quite strong. They were really fun to read about, and you really cared about them. The plot was exciting without being overly violent.
Yeah.
I mean, other than, you know.
Not as violent as you'd expect for a book about killing people, really.
Yeah, no, it was...
It's not really about that.
It was a lot more about the morals and ethics and stuff behind it. And he really went into the concept of what do we do when we become immortal, mm-hmm. and how people deal with that, and how their thoughts change and how their views change.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific example I want to talk about, but I shouldn't because spoilers. So
yeah, it's one of those things that I know what you mean. You want to talk about it, right?
The author Neil Shusterman just really crafts that different outlook quite well through a mixture of characters' actions and thoughts, and also at the beginning of each chapter there's a like small journal entry from one of the scythes. And they'll have to keep public records of journals, as I'm sure you've talked about already.
Yep, a little bit.
Yeah, about their gleanings, killings. And so we get to see some insight into their life. And they focus a lot on mortality and immortality and how it affects people and their job. It's just really well done.
I found it really interesting as well how, like, somehow he even makes the psychopaths a little bit, like not necessarily relatable, but, like, understandable. Like, the way that they justify it, there are some points where you're like, that makes, like, a disturbing amount of sense. Stop it right now.
The bad characters aren't evil for the sake of being evil.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
just
like,
humans with different motives and
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's sort of nice.
Yeah. And meanwhile, because as you guys know, I finished Tempest in the Slaughter. Sorry about, like, the reflections from my glasses. There's, like, a window right there. But yeah, so since then I started reading Soul Music, which I've been enjoying. It follows Death's granddaughter, which is awesome. I am trying to figure out how she resembles Death so much, considering her parents. Which isn't going to make sense for people who don't know what I'm talking about, but anything more than that is a spoiler for the other book, so I can't really talk about that.
Yeah.
But it's fun so far. It's got a lot of like music puns and like a couple
so
like
music puns.
Yeah, like hidden jokes about like the music industry and stuff like that. And there's kind of like two different, like with Terry Pratchett's normal books, there's like a couple different things going on in the books. So Death's granddaughter is doing her thing. There's a group of bards that have just gotten together, which is amazing. I love them. Which is they're doing their own thing, not the witches, sorry. And there's also apparently Death might have gone on a bender again.
As he does. I love his benders. They're the best.
Occasionally, Death needs a break, you know? It's only natural.
Just wait till you get to the Hogfather.
Yeah, so I'm partially reading this, I'm reading it because I enjoy Terry Pratchett, of course, but every Christmas I promise myself that I'm going to read The Hogfather by Terry Pratchett, which is about death and Christmas, and I'm not going to say anything more.
It has a fairly Nightmare Before Christmas-y.
Yeah. It's, yeah. Anyway, so every year I tell myself I'm going to read that, and this is like the book that I have to read before that, and every year I haven't read enough books yet to be able to read that one in time. So this year I'm reading Soul Music in July so that I'll have it done for December, and then I can read The Hogfather in December.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Let's see, is there anything else that you can talk a little bit about Thunderhead. Just grab the dust cover.
Okay.
So last night, Declan finished Scythe, so he started reading shortly after he started reading Thunderhead.
This is a cover for this one. Again, the art is really nice. I really like the style.
So nice.
Yeah. Not very far into it so far. It just continues where the other book left off. That word, yes.
Yep.
I don't know, not too much to say about it right now. We're getting a bit more character development from certain characters, which is fun, and I think will play a big part in the book, given the name and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm having fun reading this one too so far.
Yeah, can I just say, and I know I mentioned this in my review a little bit, but those of you who haven't watched my review, I will link it down below for both of these books, but can I just say, I am really curious whether the third book will start right after this book or whether there will be a time skip. I am insanely curious about that because I can't figure it out. It'll be really interesting.
Yes.
Also, do you guys like my Totoro art? Oh, sorry, my thumb got in the picture there for a minute. Ooh. I bought this at a convention and I love it. And now it's like one of my favorite pieces of... Oh, tired?
Yeah.
And now it's like
3 o'clock reading.
for the last like 2-3 nights.
Don't regret it.
No regrets. But yeah, so I bought that at a convention a little while ago, and now it's like one of my favorite pieces of art in our house. We should do an art tour one day. We've got some great art in our house.
Yeah.
It's not all anime related. Some of it is. Like probably like half anime.
Yeah, about half, maybe 2/3.
Maybe. I mean, there's plenty that's not anime related.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I want some Discord posters.
We should get. Oh, did you? Tempest on the Slaughter has a poster in the back. It's just like
cool.
It's just like a picture with like stars and like the galaxy in the background with a Tamara Pierce quote on it. But it's a pretty good quote. And it's got like the rip lines that you can rip it out. I just hate to rip things out of my books, regardless. Like, you know,
wrong.
just feels. I just want it to be folded and tucked in there, but you can't just tuck it in there because then it wouldn't. Then it'd fall out or someone would steal it. But I'm just struggling to get myself to tear it out. It's gonna live there forever. But yeah, so I'm reading soul music, and I think I'm going to try to borrow a copy of Wild Magic from some of my friends here in town who read Tamara Pierce's books, because after reading Tempest on the Slaughter, I really feel the need to like reread those other books. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What do you think you'll read after Thunderhead?
We have to finish that one book, Unearthed.
We bought the book Unearthed. Oshina's Gotta Read 'Em All recommended it to us because I'm good friends with her, but Declan's reading it first, and he doesn't read a ton of YA, so I think that it feels very YA for him.
Yeah.
Like he's just used to reading much more
fun things.
Much more adult books. So that just makes it sound like you read sexual books. Adult books.
I don't know. A lot of the drama feels kind of childish.
Yeah.
And just...
It's one of those things. Yeah.
But they're kids, so it's...
But they're children.
Sense, but...
We did read the first... Ooh, sorry. My elbow's like slowly slipping down. We did read the first chapter of Tower of Dawn, which so far is about what I expect. Whiny Kale.
Yeah.
Traveling in distant lands. And Nezrin.
Whiny Kale, Nezrin, and far too many adjectives in general.
Whiny Kale, too many adjectives, and Nezrin, like, being stoic and putting up with his shit, even though no one else would. She's a saint. It's the only way to, she's a saint. I've been trying to also get better at writing actual proper reviews on Goodreads, so yeah, I'm slowly getting better at that. But yeah, what else is new in our... Not much. I'm going to read 1984 one of these days. I bring it with me everywhere.
Perfect segue. Do it. After reading Soul Music.
I will read Soul Music and maybe the Wild Magic series, maybe not. Maybe I'll just read them at the same time. But the thing is, those ones I'll just fly through because I'll finish them in like a week. I can finish the entire series. Yeah. Because YA books are such quick reads. Alright, well, Declan's tuckered out, it looks like. So,
what? No.
We have to go house hunting a little bit today, so hopefully we will enjoy the house that we look at, because the housing market here is abysmal.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll go house hunting, and then I'm going to go to a girl's house, and we are going to make some baked goods together, which is going to be super yummy. And Declan is going to...
catch up on the schoolwork I had to miss for my final exams.
Uh-huh. Likely story.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely...
He's gonna play mech with freaking Danny. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go and play Battletech or Mech Warrior or whatever you guys are doing nowadays. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably.
I know. Anyway, so we are going to go because house hunting. Wish us luck, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah. And then I've got to do like a proper channel outro, I guess. Outro.
Really?
Well, I should. I usually do it in all my other videos.
What, like a quote? Like a quote thing?
No,
that's a great idea that a genius came up with.
Uh-huh. You did come up with that, and thank you for that.
You're welcome. You can delete that from the video, by the way.
I don't have to. I can leave it in. Or I can delete it, whatever. If you want, you can make a Scythe review as well and put it on my channel.
Maybe. Maybe I will.
Maybe after you finish Thunderhead, you can talk about them both. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so thanks for watching. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in seeing in the future. It was kind of fun to film. It was weird. Like, it feels like something that people just like wouldn't really care about.
What?
Just like a little like the reading vlog update thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
It seems weird to me, but let me know if you want me to do more of them, because I don't know. I feel like my hand's like super shaky. But yeah, so I think that in the near future I'm going to harass Declan into doing some fun like booktube challenges or like book tags with me, so you can look forward to that. And I will be doing a review of Tempest in the Slaughter soon, probably for Tuesday. I'll post that. And Declan is talking about maybe doing a review for Scythe and Thunderhead when he finishes Thunderhead.
Maybe, when I get around to it. I only just started the book.
Yeah, but some of your classes just ended, so it'll be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time.